Dre dropped the Nokia video this week, and it caused an unhealthy amount of divisive dialogue online, like anything else this nigga does. So I'm just gonna speak on the criticisms that I've seen and the shit that I agree with from those critiques and the shit that I do like. First, the main critique I've seen is that the video is in black and white. I, like most people, assumed that it was going to be a super colorful ass video, but I didn't have a set destination in mind. I see people kind of taking it a step further and saying, well, it should have been in the skating rink. It should have had some nostalgia, like set in the 90s or the 80s. I'm just, that's a bit much, bro. I don't think it called for that for multiple reasons. One, the peak popularity of the Nokia phone was in 2000. At least the company Nokia, the peak of its popularity was 2000, and this thing grew up in the 2000s. So I'm thinking to myself, if he would have went the nostalgic route, it would have been 2000s, and if he was gonna go further back than that, I would have been fucking burnt out because I'm so sick of 90s nostalgia shit. So I'm very good on that. And I do love that 2000s nostalgia for the past couple of years. And I'm not burnt out on that yet, but it's going to get to a point where I'm going to say the exact same shit about that. It would have been decent, but I mean, nigga already had like a throwback party in the 2000s. Nigga already wearing hella baggy ass shit, so I'm like, I'm cool. I mean, nigga had a sidekick in the video as well, so I'm cool. You can create new moments and capture that same vibe the way trends keep coming back. I don't think you have to co-opt and start cosplaying like you're in the 90s or 80s to for people to get the feel of what the song is. That's a-okay, I believe. But just saying that you wish the video itself was in color, I think that's pretty fair. And I think most people, even if you enjoyed the video, if it was in color, you might have enjoyed it even more, I'm thinking. Now, there was only a couple of critiques I thought were a bit overboard, and I'm not sure if they were engagement bait or not. It kind of was hinting at Drake being culturally incompetent by saying maybe this video should have been in like a skating rink. It should have did this, and that, and he just doesn't understand because he's not like us or shit. And I'm just like, bro. Like what are y'all talking about? What do you mean it should have been in Atlanta? He should have had it in a skating rink. It should have been dressed like motherfuckers from Atlanta. There would have been a whole another group of critics who would have said he ran to Atlanta. And this amount of critics are saying no, he should have did it. So it's like obviously some part of the audience is going to be dissatisfied with what he did because you can't appease to all these demands. I will say from the point of him being culturally incompetent, he made a lot of Toronto references that I needed to be explained to me because like I'm not super adverse in what the hell the niggas got going on. I know certain shit, just like a couple of slang terms and surface level shit. Obviously, he had Shay in the video. That's one. The choreographer that he had in the video, which also was with him for Hotline Bling, is a famous choreographer from Toronto. She's done Rihanna videos. She's done Sean Paul videos, Drake videos. She's been in the industry since the early 2000s. Little X, I did not realize she was from Toronto as well, and he did a lot of work with Hype Williams. And if you watch this video, people are saying it's very Little X inspired, particularly his Give Me the Light video, which was also choreographed by the same woman in this video. They're saying that the dances that the girls did during the twirl part is a dance that was popularized by a viral dancer, well not viral, but a famous dancer from Toronto named Ponytails, who was also in that Sean Paul Give Me the Light video. So a bunch of Toronto shit sprinkled in there. Obviously the Melissa Ford shit, also from Toronto. The Caravana Festival type attire they had in one of the scenes, also Toronto shit. So there was a bunch of things he did in there that I'm like, how does that not count as culture? Is it a culture? Is it not culture because he's from Toronto? Like, what do you guys think of that? Like, would that not qualify? It's not like the song Nokia samples somebody from Atlanta, and only Atlanta people use Nokia. It's like, why can he not make more Toronto references, especially on an album where the album cover is really much a homage to Toronto itself? Maybe people just didn't look or don't really care to look, or they just had certain expectations where I don't give a fuck, I need this. If you're not doing this, this is just wrong. And that's where I'm starting to think this shit is just kind of unfair if this is how people are just going to view artists. If you going to call some shit whack or trash, I understand. But saying a nigga failed to do something like that, what do you even know what this nigga's purpose was for the fucking video, man? Like y'all really just dislike this nigga that much that we having arguments like that? I understand if we gonna criticize a nigga for the Kendrick dissing in the video, because these niggas are never going to stop beefing with each other. That hoodie that nigga wore with the college, I believe it's a rival team of the college that Kendrick spoke at. That is another valid critique where niggas again like, bro, why are y'all still doing this shit? Like, why are you doing this right now? Like, we don't want to see that. That's fully understandable though for me. And while speaking of the beef shit, maybe that handshake with Chubbs where nigga threw up Crip, that could have been a response to Kendrick and Dave Free doing that in his video. That's a good one. There's also another Easter egg that people thought was a response to Kendrick. People were just saying the little hallway shit. I'm like, I don't really see much from that. Let's show the hoodie though. Maybe the handshake too, and there was like one or two other things, but some of them were kind of reachy to me. They're saying it's dancing. I'm like, I mean, the nigga kind of been dancing, at least on Hotline Bling he was. Maybe they're saying that he stole a dance move from Kendrick and was mocking him. Even if he was, I'm like, that shit don't really hit for me. Oh, I know the last one. It was the owl at the end. People saying that they're free. And some of Drake's fans are saying, yeah, Kendrick had the wrong owl. And I'm just thinking to myself, are you guys saying this in jest? Because during the Family Matters video, that technically wasn't the same van that Kendrick had on his album cover. It looked very similar, but it wasn't the exact van. And people were like, this nigga didn't even get the right van. Are y'all saying the owl shit as a joke or retort to Kendrick fans criticizing the van shit? Because if not, then Drake did the same shit himself. Like, why are we doing this shit? And while I'm speaking of this beef talk, this shit will never end. These niggas are going to be tied to each other for the foreseeable future. And they have set rap discourse back several years. I was explaining to my friend because he was kind of getting annoyed with it, with how everything they drop or release is going to be tied with each other. Whenever they rap to like an invisible rapper or look like they're dissing, it's going to be looked at like a diss towards the other person. And he has thought that people are kind of dumbing down Kendrick's artistry by assuming that he's dissing Drake and vice versa. I'm just like, bro, think about big rap battles. That shit does not just end after the public decides a winner. That shit gonna keep going, especially if it's a rap beef that goes past rap and it gets very personal and where niggas get hurt. That shit is going to stay relevant. They're gonna keep dissing. And with the way fans amp shit up, with these two niggas this popular, it's really not going to die anytime soon. I brought up the 50 and Ja Rule one because obviously that was a street beef that trickled over into rap. When 50 dissed Ja Rule the first time, it was Life's on the Line. He recorded that song in 1999. Them niggas were beefing well past 2004 to the point where it went over to their crews were dissing each other. To the point where Busta Rhymes, Eminem, the whole G, all these niggas are dissing Murder Inc. That shit was half a decade at least, and I'm pretty sure I could go and find more songs going past 2004 with them niggas dissing each other. Jay and Nas, that shit didn't just stop after Ether dropped and the public said Nas won. Well, actually, even then, the public waited for Super Ugly to come out, and then they said Nas won. Them niggas still dissed each other on the following albums they dropped on Godson and on Blueprint too. So those are just a couple examples. Niggas are not just going to stop dissing, and the fans are never going to stop comparing them. So I do kind of get bored with them continuously dissing each other, mainly because online the discourse is just full tribalism. It just looks like sports Twitter at this point, where everything the fan bases are talking about, at least the ones that get the most engagement, it's more like, y'all motherfuckers do this. But I'm like, both the fan bases are now copying each other. They're doing each other's talking points. And they're just saying that the other side started it, like it's gang warfare. Like, we're doing this because y'all forced our hand. Shit is disgusting, but still, good video. Teasing or not, good hoops for me. I understand people disliking it for those two reasons, but saying you dislike it because it's culturally incompetent and it needed to be in a skating rink or some shit, that's y'all just gotta say y'all just don't like the nigga, because that just sounds ridiculous, dog.